Alright, well, good morning, folks, and it's a very, very wet morning, and it rained for most of the night, so I've spent most of this morning so far trying to dry stuff off and make sure everything's all washed and clean and ready. Now, there's been some changes of plans. Let me just come and sit down in here and run through them with you. There's been a bit of a lull in the weather, which is great. We've ended up with a slightly drier spell, but it is supposed to get wet later. It's supposed to be dry from later this afternoon and into tomorrow. Now that got me thinking, because my original plan, I got up and started getting ready to take everything down, because the plan was to go to Port Mulgrave, which I'll tell you about in a moment, and then to head on up to Northumberland. The problem with that is if I want to make the most of Port Mulgrave and I want to visit to Robin Hood's Bay as well, there's not really enough time to get up to Northumberland in daylight before a campsite closes and before it's dark, so that I can set the tent up. The other thing to throw into the mix as well is that last night, as I was searching out campsites, there's only really a couple that would work, and both of them you have to call. So I'd literally be calling up in 5 minutes and saying, can I stay there tonight? Which may be fine, but may not be. I think I've got more chance if I say I want to come tomorrow. So what I decided to do is stay an extra night here. It means that I can leave everything set up. I can leave everything just chilling here. We go to Port Mulgrave, spend the day at Robin Hood's Bay, then Port Mulgrave, digging up fossils, come back here. We can get back here nice and late. I can spend as much time as I want doing the research. That then means that tomorrow morning, hopefully everything will be a bit dry, because it's not supposed to rain overnight, so it gives a chance for everything to sort of blow in the breeze and dry off. That means that tomorrow morning I can pack up nice and early and head straight to Northumberland and stay there that evening. But it means I can crack straight on with the research on Thursday, and I think that'll probably work out the best. Then on Friday morning we can finish up any of the research at Northumberland, and then we're driving all the way down the east coast to Norfolk, where we're going to be for that afternoon/evening, and then early the next morning we're going to head over to the fossil show in Derbyshire. Going forward from that, I've got to be back in the Oswestry area where Creation Research Centre is for Sunday, because I'm involved with my church there on Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon I'm probably heading back out again, and sometime around the Monday, Tuesday I'll call an end to the road trip and head home and finish it for good. So it's all coming along and all looking very exciting. Alright, so where are we going today? Well, we're going to start off by going to Robin Hood's Bay. It's pretty well over collected. You can sometimes get some spectacular stuff from Robin Hood's Bay, but it's usually over collected, so it's not really worth, with the limited time that we have, to get down there and spend a lot of time looking. But I do want to visit a fossil shop where I found some spectacular fossils for the museum collection in the past, including some of those Himalayan ammonites, the ammonites from Mount Everest, right? It's where I got them from. So I want to go back and visit my friend there, spend a little bit of time just looking around, and then after that we'll head straight up north to Port Mulgrave, which is generally considered, there's a general consensus by most fossil collectors that it's the best place in the UK for fossils. So you go to the north of the bay, that's to the left, and you end up getting to all the plant stuff, the giant horsetails and the ginkgos. If you go to the south, you get all the big cannonball nodules with all the ammonites in them, and fish bone and ichthyosaur bone, and there's footprints around there, and it's just amazing. So should be a good day, and Lord willing the weather will hold off, so pray for that for me, that the weather holds off and we do all right out of it. So yeah, it looks pretty good, and it's drying up now, so I'm just about ready to hit the road. Just got one or two quick last things to set up and get ready, and then we're off. So let's go exploring. We'll catch you later, folks, and keep watching.